Hello, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of My Life with Asperger's. My name is Mike Tomorrow. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the walks I've been doing the past year for the autism walks. Now, when I go to these walks, I volunteer at them. Last weekend's walk in Altamont Springs, the Orlando walk, I was on the committee for, but I have been to like 4 or 5 walks so far this year and worked at every single one of them. In March, I went to the West Palm Beach walk, but I was not able to volunteer for that one because I was not feeling too good and I couldn't find the park in time, so I was not able to volunteer for that one. I'm hoping to volunteer for that one again in March of 2012. Now we move on to April for the Tampa walk, and that was just an hour drive for me, so I just spent the day in Tampa on that day, and I volunteered for that one again. You know, I volunteered for that one in Tampa. Now for 2012, I'm hoping to be on the committee for the Tampa Walk, and it's going to be a new location for 2012. It's going to be at Raymond James Stadium, and my next walk from there happened to be 2 weeks ago in Fort Myers, or Estrel actually, for the Southwest Florida Walk. Now that one I did stay overnight the night before the walk because it was too far of a trip for me just to go down for just one day. So I had to stop and spend the night in Fort Myers before the walk. And that was a fun walk. I would like to do that walk again as a volunteer. And I am going to help out with the committee somewhat for the Fort Myers walk, Southwest Florida walk, because I think they need some experience from someone who's been on a committee. And I can share my experiences with the Orlando Walk Committee, what I've experienced with the Southwest Florida Walk Committee. So now last weekend was the major walk for me. That was the Orlando Walk up in Altamont Springs at Grange Park. And I had a fun time doing that one. I enjoyed being on the committee for that one. All the people are great on the committee. They enjoy having me on the committee, and I enjoy working with them on the committee. I think they are the best people to work with. Compared to my job now, they are the best people to work with. The Autism Speaks people, the people that have been on the committee for a while. Now, I have another walk coming up this weekend in Daytona, and actually, it's just south of Daytona, actually. It's in Port Orange at their park. Now, this is the inaugural walk for Volusia County. They branched out from the Orlando walk. This is their very first year, so I'm happy to work there as a volunteer to help them out. It'll be great to start a new tradition up in Daytona as well. I like Daytona. It's a great place to be. Now, I understand that I did a video last week about Autism Speaks, talking about that topic. And I talked about the way I wanted to have a job with them, have a career with them, you know? Now, this proves it because I go out to these walks and I volunteer. I volunteer for these walks. I travel like an hour to get to Tampa, 2.5 hours to get to West Palm Beach, an hour and a half to get to Daytona, around 3 hours to get down to Fort Myers. You know, I take dedication. Autism Speaks is in my blood. Ever since I was diagnosed with Asperger's in 2006, ever since I heard about Autism Speaks in 2008, ever since I did the Orlando walk in 2008, ever since I went to the kickoff party, the Orlando kickoff party in 2010, I have had the willpower for Autism Speaks. I'm willing to do anything for them. You know, I really enjoy Autism Speaks. And doing their walks and helping them out with their walks, meeting some great people is a plus for me. Not only are they great workers to work with, not only they are great people to have friends with, these people are going to be lifelong connections with me. I enjoy working with everybody. You know, I know that I don't do all the laps for the walks, but helping out with the walks, that's the best experience of the walks. I really enjoy doing all these walks. I did 3 Orlando walks, 2 of them on the committee. And being on the committee is the best part. I really enjoy doing the walks. I wish I had the willpower to do all 3 laps or 3 miles or how many long, but I know last week's walk I only did a lap because that's how everybody felt on the team. Everybody wanted to just do a lap, and that was okay with me. But let me tell you, the best part is working as a volunteer for those walks. I enjoy working at those walks. I enjoy walking the walks. I enjoy talking to the people. That's how I make my connections. I really enjoy doing the walks. They are the best. I hope you guys get a chance to do a walk in your region. I hope someday, if I don't have a job with Autism Speaks, I'm hoping that I will still volunteer and I will go up to the Panhandle and do their walks too. Because I want to get a chance to meet the people in the Panhandle, in Tallahassee and Pensacola and Panama City. I enjoy walking with them. I really enjoy being there for walks. I know before Autism Speaks, I did the Raise a Hope walk up in Springfield for 4 or 5 years with them, with their team. I really enjoy doing their walk too. Every year coming out to Forest Park and doing their walks. It's a great cause. Breast cancer awareness is a great cause. But, when I was diagnosed with Asperger's in 2006, trying to figure out what it was and find out that they have walks for it, and I did the Orlando walk in 2008, so on, I was like, I want to be involved. 2010 was a great year for me, personally, because I was like, I got this invitation to go to the kickoff party right after I registered for the walk. And oddly enough, I was not working that day at my job at Disney. So, guess what? I replied saying, yes, I'll be there at the kickoff party. Guess what? I went to the kickoff party. And I had some food. And I met some great people. And I got a chance to meet some of the committee members. I even talked to the walk director, and she was able to add me onto the committee. And guess what? A couple of weeks later, I came to my very first meeting, and I was able to meet some of the great people that I'd be working with. And guess what? I still work with them today on a great walk. They're still great people. I enjoy working with every single one of the people that are on the committee, you know? And even though our walk director left this past June, we recently got a new one in July, and she's a great person too. I enjoy having her on the committee too. You know, she's a great person to work with, and I enjoy working with every single one of the people that are on the committee. And doing these walks, they're great. You know, when I did the when I volunteered for the Tampa walk and when I worked at the Fort Myers one, you know, I met some great people too, some great committee members. I met the chairman of the Tampa walk, they did a great job. And I did when I did the Fort Myers walk, or Southwest Florida. It's actually called Southwest Florida, but I call it Fort Myers because it's right near there. Anyways, I met some of the committee members on their walk. And it was a great experience for me. And, you know, and our former walk director actually made it to the Southwest Florida walk. You know, she was supposed to come to the Orlando walk too, but she was not able to because she just moved into her new house and she was not feeling too good. But I had the chance to go down to Southwest Florida and do their walk a couple of weeks ago. It was a great experience, and I really hope to do it again. Not to mention, I met a great walk coordinator, and she did a great job putting on this walk too. You know, I'm hoping to work with her again next year down in Southwest Florida and Treasure Coast. You know, and she did our Autism Votes booth at the kickoff party this past year, or table, I should say. She's a great person to work with, you know, and I'm hoping I can learn from her, and I'm hoping to learn from my new walk director too, if I do get a walk coordinator job, you know. I would like to be the walk coordinator for the Panhandle walks, the Tallahassee and the Pensacola, you know. And that'd be a great experience for me since I come to all these walks anyways. And you know, it's not too early to start planning the 2012 walks. I'm planning on doing the West Palm Beach walk in March, and I know that's on the same day as Miami, but I need to give West Palm Beach another chance. Then next year, the 2013, I'll do the Miami one. See how that one is. And then I'm planning on doing the Treasure Coast one whenever that one gets scheduled in April, I think. And see how it is in the Treasure Coast area, Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce, that area. And then April 21st, I'm planning on doing the Tampa walk, which I'm hoping to be on the committee for, because that'd be a great experience for me, since I can bring my experience from the Orlando walk over to Tampa, and since I live between Orlando and Tampa as it is, why not, right? And in September, I'm hoping to go up to Jacksonville and do their walk, and hopefully this time I can do it. I know I couldn't do it this past September because my wrist was hurting me and I was on medical leave and I was scheduled to work then, and it was a crazy mess back in September, so, and I didn't feel too good, so anyways, and then I'm going to be on the committee again for the Orlando walk coming up in November 2012, so I'll be doing that one. And then I'm hoping to help out Fort Myers, Southwest Florida again. And then depending on how this new one in Volusia County does, I have to do their walk again, you know? So that's like 6 walks I'm already going to be volunteering for, you know, in Broward County too, in April. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing that one or not. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'm going to have to leave you now, but I don't know when I'm going to do my next episode because of the holiday that's coming up next week. But I'm going to try and do another episode. And if you get the chance, please register for a walk. It's great exercise, it's great awareness, you know. I enjoy walking, so, and I hope you do too. And I hope to see you at a future walk across this country, across Canada, you know. Maybe the Autism Speaks will let me become a speaker and go around the country and speak to everybody about my experiences. You know? Anyways, I gotta talk to you later. Bye, everybody.